Hello everybody and welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Root Beer here looking at question 11 on our 2018 Pascal. In the diagram, the circle graph shows how a baby polar bear spent 24 hours. So the whole circle represents 24 hours here. How many hours did it spend playing? So playing is this shaded area here. Now, when we read a circle graph, the areas of the pie slices, or the areas of the sectors, represent the fraction of the total time, 24 hours, that is represented by that particular activity. So how do we figure out areas of sectors? Well, we just use angles, and I noticed that playing doesn't have an angle, but we do have angles for the other two, sleeping and eating. And we know there's 360 degrees in a whole circle, so we can figure out the other angle. And in fact, we don't actually need to figure out areas, because it'll turn out the angles tell the story for us. Okay, so let's draw our picture here. We've got, I think it was, sleeping is 130, we have 110, and then we had, well, whatever playing was. So we could call it question mark, or, well, let's be a bit more algebraic. Let's call it P for playing. So we know P degrees plus 130 degrees plus 110 degrees is 360 degrees, full way around a circle. And so grouping these two together to be 240 degrees, we can see that P is going to be 120. If you need to rearrange that, grab your calculator and you can absolutely do that. But if you can start to sort of see these numbers and can add them up in your head and subtract them from 360, you'll find that you can do things a little faster. And it saves you a bit more time for some of the later questions. Okay. Now, just talking about areas, if we wanted the area over here, we could, give a name to the radius like r and figure out area formulas in terms of angles and things like that. But ultimately, we don't need to, because angles also tell us the same ratio as the areas of the sectors do. So the amount of time playing happened for, well, it was 24 hours, and the 24 hours represents the total 360 degrees of the circle. We just want to know about 120 degrees of the circle. Okay, 120 over 360, that's 1/3. So 24 hours times 1/3. The playing occurred for 8 hours. And that's exactly what we would bubble in here. And that's a final answer of C. So that's our answer, C. And that gets us all squared away with question 11. Up next, of course, question number 12. I will see you there.